Okay, we want to maximize the volume. So I'm going to rewrite this. Got 2000 plus 60 t to the 1/2 power. We never like working with radicals when we do derivatives. So for a derivative, 2000 drops away. 60 t to the 1/2 power, take your power, put it out in front, lower your power by 1. And derivative of 10t is 10. 60 times a half is 30. T to the negative 1/2 minus 10. This becomes 30 over t to the 1/2 minus 10 over 1. We want to get a common denominator, which would be t to the 1/2. So I'll multiply top and bottom of my second fraction by t to the 1/2. So I got 30 over t to the 1/2 minus 10 t to the 1/2 over t to the 1/2. So merge together the top parts. So now I'm going to find a critical value. So I'm going to set my top part equal to 0. And I'll set my bottom part equal to 0. And this gives us t is equal to 0, which might be our answer. I won't deny that. What are we maximizing? So keep in mind we're maximizing. This one I want to solve for t. So I take the negative 10 t to the 1/2 to the right side becomes a positive 10 t to the 1/2. Divide both sides by 10 and you get 3 is equal to t to the 1/2, which is the square root of t. Now to solve for t, I'm going to square both sides. So I got 3 squared is equal to square root of t squared. 3 squared is 9 is equal to t. So these are our two critical values. So I'm going to build my table. Actually, that shouldn't be infinity, it should be 25. The reason why it's 25 is because we're looking from 0 to 25. I want to choose test cases. You obviously can't have negative time, but it does start at 0 up here. So t is equal to 1. Be a good test case. Something between 0 and 9. Something between 9 and 25, like 10. Now I want to plug those into my derivative. It's probably easiest to put this back in a radical form. This would be 30 minus 10 square root of t over square root of t. Ten is a bad one to pick then. I want to choose 16. Now we want to plug these in. Now all we care about is a sign, but I'm going to go ahead and plug them in anyway. If I put 1 in here, square root of 1 is 1, that's positive. If I put 1 in here, square root of 1 is 1. 10 times 1 is 10. 30 minus 10 is positive. So we got positive over positive, so that's increasing. Now 16, if I put 16 in here, square root of 16 is 4, so that's positive. If I put 16 in here, square root of 16 is 4 times 10 is 40. 30 minus 40 is negative. Negative over positive is negative, so this is decreasing. So it is indeed a max and occurs after 9 years.